Hello Jordan, I'm going to try this YouTube to try and explain the layout of our place and hopefully it'll add some clarity to the ventilation design. So right now I'm stood on the first floor landing right here, right underneath where our man has proposed to put an extract. Now essentially everything from this point going left is old and will have a traditional loft space. That's this whole area here encompassing the plant room. That's all old, and everything this side is all vaulted. Okay, this small area here will be loft space, just in this tiny bit of the landing area. This dotted line here represents this, which is an old doorway. This will be coming out. So what we have here is the plant room, which will actually be underneath the last bit of traditional loft space. So all pipe work that comes from the plant room going up to feed this point, this point, this point will come up into the loft space and feed these areas here. So that's reasonably easy. Now you remember I asked to move these supplies, because they were over here, to over here, because again we can take pipe work from the unit into the loft, up into the loft, and we can drop down through this store area here and this one in here to supply the living rooms which are underneath. Because what we have is we have fairly substantial wardrobe space on that wall there, going into the end room, and that wall over there. We can drop the pipes inside that wardrobe space and into the rooms below. Now you'll also remember I said about the study being a bit tricky to get to. The study also has a vaulted ceiling, so this supply here, what I suggested was, again, we go from the plant room into the loft space all the way across the top and then drop down into this wardrobe here. Because what we have here is we have another wardrobe space in here which we can bring pipe work down into, but somewhere about here is the roof line of the study. So as long as we go through the wall somewhere from this point or a little bit lower and go straight through, we're now into the into the vaulted section of the study. Something else worth pointing out is the fact that on the drawing you will see there is a step here. So this step is going to be somewhere about here, and from here we will step up 8 inches. We had to do this because of access issues on the other side of the building, but it's important because all pipe work coming from the unit to supply the bathroom and the kitchen needs to go down, and we will use this 8-inch step that we've created over here to allow us to bring pipe work underneath to feed this bathroom. We can bring another line in and across to feed the WC that's downstairs, and then the other lines to feed the kitchen will also go across here through the joist work, because we'll be having that metal brace joist work to feed that. That then leaves supply to the upstairs bathroom, which is a bit more tricky to explain, but basically there is a bit of a void going on here, and I can bring lines up, across, along the ridge line here, and then I'll be able to drop basically into the bathroom and then into the dressing room space as well. So I'm hoping that's cleared it up a little bit. All lines that need to come up can come up into a loft space and go that way, and then all lines that need to go down can come across the floor here. In this space here, this floor will essentially stay, but it'll step up and create us a void, and then we can take lines straight across there to feed the bathroom. I hope that's made things a little bit clearer for you. If it hasn't, well, give it another go, but hopefully that'll help you. So, thank you very much.